Welcome back to Portland today. We take you to the wedding of Courtney and Robbie.
Courtney and Robbie.
Courtney and Robbie held at the Oregon Golf Club, and we show them because they were a couple that decided they didn't want a traditional wedding cake, so they went to Nora Shields, the owner of Bridal Bliss, and her staff, and they said, what can we do instead of a cake?
Well, we love mixing things up, so it's fun to kind of come up with creative new ideas. Wedding cake kind of has a bad rap. There are some amazing bakers out there, but for some reason people think wedding cakes aren't that good, so they want to mix it up.
They want to do lots of different desserts. You laugh about
So,
it.
I mean, this captured our eye right away, and this is a donut display that you've done, and has this become very common? Because Portland's such a donut city?
All the rage. I think it started with Voodoo Donuts, and people really wanted to introduce that to their guests, so we've like bought the Voodoo truck out and done kind of fun things like that, but it's fun to incorporate it into your reception, and something like this, you know, it's a DIY project. I made this myself, and I am not the craftiest person. Michael's had all of these different pieces, so I just hot glue gunned the dowels.
These are candle holders.
Candle holders.
Flipped upside
down.
down.
They're like wood. They're like a bare wood, so they're perfectly primed to paint. Just spray painted them in different colors. We had a big 15-year anniversary party last week in this color scheme, so I spray painted them whatever color I wanted, chose my donuts, and
took a dowel and hot
glue gunned, and yeah,
I like the small bites too, because a lot of people, you get too much for dessert, right? I'd rather have a bite of this than a bite of that.
There's no such thing. You want to try everything. You don't feel guilty if they're small like
don't
this.
Count when it's small.
Exactly. Or off someone else's plate.
You call it this a small dessert display?
This is like a small sampling of one of our dessert displays. So typically there's a small cake in the center, because couples still like the tradition of cutting the cake. It's kind of a fun thing to do, and they're really pretty.
So I hear ice cream sandwiches and sundaes are a big thing. I would just think logistically that would be kind of tough to not have it melt on a table.
Usually there's a station for the sundaes. Pretty good, right?
That's worth getting married,
These are all courtesy of Dream Cake. She's amazing.
Dream Cakes, but she also does small desserts.
Smart. Great wedding cakes.
Diversify that business.
But the ice cream sandwiches, we usually have them passed, so people kind of just grab them off the tray and eat them, even if they're on the dance floor. Yeah. We've also brought in different food carts, like having fresh donuts made on site, or like a waffle cart, something like that.
Well, people like to personalize. I know at our wedding, I always talk about, I grew up in the Midwest, and my mother makes amazing pies. We had the traditional wedding cake, like you mentioned, but we had a table of like 15 pies.
I love it.
And let me tell you, the cake was left over, the pies were gone in 5 minutes.
Have you had that request as well, the pies?
We've had stations where people kind of serve themselves or have it as another course with the meal, so like a dessert course. Plated.
Another thing you mentioned is milkshakes. We did that at my daughter's wedding. Hands down, the most popular thing, because they had a little alcohol in them as well.
Oh, there you go.
What's happening?
Well, that is actually my lovely mother at my wedding, and we
what
had
has she done?
Yes.
Your mom?
Yes.
I thought it was a
There probably was booze in that too.
I mean, we did alcoholic and non-alcoholic for the kids.
What a great
idea. It was like a salted caramel milkshake with a little dash of whiskey, I believe.
She might kill me for that. But I have to tell you about another local company called Sloshy Pops that makes these amazing popsicles that has alcohol in them, and they're beautiful to look at. So they can also go with the color scheme, or just be kind of a fun activity.
Replacing the Jello shot.
Yeah, it's turned into a booze segment somehow.
I know, what happened?
Nora Shields, always fun to hear what's happening in trends with weddings.
Love it.
Thanks for coming in
having
again.
me.
Yeah, thank you. You got to try one of these.
Okay.
The lemon's good. No, I just had the lemon. Very good.
These are great. Wow.